What's going on, everybody? Happy Friday. It's Glick. It's Glick's House of Music. Hopefully you guys are ready for a good show. We got a special one tonight. We got three awesome ladies in the building. We're going to be promoting and celebrating a huge gig they got coming up, so buckle up. Anywho, as I said, welcome to Glick's House of Music. It is a part of the Nonsensical Network, and if you're not already following us, well, shame on you. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, X, and TikTok. We also do shows live basically Monday through Sunday on the YouTube, Twitch, X, and Facebook. And don't forget, you can listen to us anytime, any place, wherever you listen to podcasts at, all at the Nonsensical Network. We also got down there, right down there at the bottom of your screen, maybe if it comes up, it works. Bio.link/Nonsensical Network. You can find everything there. Without further ado, let's go ahead and start bringing the ladies in. First, we got Miss Marhly coming in.
Hello.
she does not look happy that I put her on the spot first.
I wasn't prepared to be first. I didn't think I was going to be first. I heard it, and then someone was coming in, and I was like, "Whoa, this is my moment."
You're just so bubbly and happy down there. So I was like, let me see if I can catch her off guard.
I'm just happy to be here. Yeah.
It's awesome to have you here. I'm super stoked that you guys made a little bit of time to hang out with me.
Oh, absolutely. This is so exciting. Thank you for having us. This is awesome.
Absolutely. And next, we got the kickass Bree coming in.
Hello.
There she is. What's going on?
I'm excited to be here as well.
and last but not least, you guys got to see her once before. You guys actually really loved the interview that I did with her. I heard a lot of comments, but I'm going to go ahead and with my girl, Jules, and the
ow, ow.
Ow.
Ow. What's up? What's up? Yo, man, I had such a great time with you last time. I had to bring my girls to be on the show. So thanks again for having us. We're stoked to be here.
I appreciate it. No, we did have a lot of fun. Unfortunately, somebody didn't. She got a little bit hungry. But
oh my God, dude, it was me. He had to deal
a little hangry.
He had to deal with the hangry. I was like, yo, bro, my stomach's about to eat me, like from the inside out. Like I gotta cut it. I'm sorry.
It happens. We got it. We get hangry. We gotta go.
Right, exactly. The Gervais. What's up? No, what did you call him again? What's his nickname?
Geez, now I forgot. I forgot. I totally forgot.
I know. No, it's like Gervaisi or something.
Jarvici. Yeah, it's
Jarvici. There we go. What's up, Connor? All smiles indeed. Absolutely. Oh, there we go. Okay, I like the typed howl. That's right. Oh, that's right. That's honestly fair. I like that spelling though. I'll take it. That is accepted.
I was gonna say, do you have like a particular spelling for the howl that's like yours?
I mean, I guess like I usually do A, W, and then like a bunch of O's. Like I don't really count.
Oh,
O's.
yeah.
Yeah, like I guess like I do a minimum of like 3 O's, but like
I feel like you
it
have
kinda
to.
depends. Yeah. No, it's totally
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like you do 2 O's and it's kind of like,
Oh,
ooh.
yeah.
Yeah,
But, like,
exactly.
3, then
That's
you're
what
like,
I'm saying.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Because like at first, I feel like the first 2 O's, the first 2 O's just kind of like a woo, like woo,
Right.
you know, like you gotta have the emphasis on the O.
Aggressiveness of-
Right.
Yeah.
Right, because I'm incredibly subtle and soft spoken, as all of you know at this
Aren't
point.
we all?
Music, all of us are
Right.
incredibly soft
Right.
spoken ladies.
Right, absolutely, 100%.
Invite us to a tea
100.
party at any point. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I would be seriously disappointed if you guys were soft-spoken ladies after listening. I'm telling you, and I blame Jules. I have been listening to your guys' music like crazy lately, and I love it. And it's just like,
Hell yeah.
These girls are going to be badass. They're going to be
hell
awesome.
yeah.
I had to redeem myself because everybody made fun of my howl last time because I damn near blew out my microphone.
Nah,
Shows the
dude.
passion. I like it.
Worth it. Absolutely worth it. Don't even fucking worth it.
But no, I actually I didn't do anything. Jules did everything. This was I got to give credit where credit's due. This show was 100% her idea. I was just she reached into her toolbox and found me and she said, I'm going to use this guy.
Yes.
I'll hang the pictures.
Honestly, the amount of work that Jules has done for this show has been absolutely incredible. Like, you should ask her about the amount of industry contacts she has reached out to, the amount of people she has found. Like, it's been really, really cool to see her work for sure.
Well, right back at you. Bree's been my partner in crime in producing the show. Bree has done all the trailers and the graphics that you've seen. That's all her and her pizzazz and her. She kept me on my toes the whole fucking time. So it's been good. It's been great. If you ever have enough powdered energy, you're only powdered. Okay, wait. Powdered and that took a minute. That took a minute in this little noggin right here.
That's
Lord.
another one of my co-hosts. Bree, I was telling you that I host
Powdered
the Men's Mental Health Show. He's one of my co-hosts on that show. So
Gotcha.
I was
He
thinking to
also
myself, I was like, did they powder Red Bull all of a sudden? I was like, what is he? I was like, what is he? I know, I really did. I really did.
That's really wholesome.
Thank you.
Oh,
That's like-
We're wholesome
Are
badass.
you new to LA? You don't know that?
Evidently not. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. This is not at all related, and it's probably TMI, but I'm gonna say it anyways. So there is a club in LA, Glick. It's called Bar Sinister, and it's a BDSM bar basically, right? And so I went for my friend's birthday, and like
For your
literally
friend's birthday.
I swear, guys, it was literally, I'm the most like fucking vanilla, like naive person when it comes to all of that. And so literally imagine me walking in being like, ooh, what's that? What's that? Oh, what's that? It was great. It was great.
That is hilarious.
Thank you. I got a great education. It was great. You're not.
Yes, Connor. We can go. We'll plan a
Yes.
trip out to LA and we'll go, buddy. I'll take you as soon as you get your new legs. Connor has no legs. So
Gotta get some of those.
He has no legs. I don't know. Maybe they'll give him special treatment there. I'm just saying.
hey, maybe.
I'm just saying.
So speaking of LA, and
He's like, we gotta get this shit back on track.
Let's go. Both of
Back on
you.
track now.
Too far.
We went BDSM. It's getting bad.
I'm with you, Jules. So am I. I would be like, you put that where? What are you gonna do?
I was just a young and just taking it in. I was just like, "Oh, this is fun." Okay.
I would be like shielding my eyes just for everyone's privacy. I would be like, I don't mean to intrude. I don't.
And then you see me up there. It's like,
Sorry, Glick, did you have an agenda for us today?
No, I have
No.
I have no.
God.
This show is all about you guys. I'm just here. This show is all about you guys. This is was put together. You asked me if I'd be in our show. I said, hell yeah, I want to do it. And just from listening to your guys' music, I knew that, and already having you on the show, Jules, I knew you guys were gonna be out of control and be a lot to handle. So, like, you know what? It's all about you guys tonight.
Go.
But about the show, obviously, we want to tell people about it. It's Women Rock LA. And I see down there at the bottom it says co-organizer. So you.
Oh, I totally should have put that.
I was like, what are we putting down here? It's fine. No, yeah, I can talk a little bit about it. Okay, so basically how this show came about was Jules and I were talking. I had recently released an album called Playing with Power. And I was like, I was getting so tired of playing these showcases with literally random acts. Like I would be on the bill and then there would be like a reggae artist and then a singer-songwriter, and nothing was ever cultivated and put together or curated, put together for the purpose of an audience to actually enjoy a whole event. What they try, it seems like, what it feels like is they're just trying to get any artist to put them in there. And so I was like, I don't feel like this is a good representation of my music. I want to showcase the album that I just did. I want to do it in a really cool way. And so I reached out to Jules and I was like, hey, what if we put together this really dope show where we control the lineup, we control all these different aspects about it, and then make it so that it's actually like a big deal. Like, it's not just like, oh, come see Brie, come see Jules, come see Marhly. It's like, no, come see Women fucking Rock LA. Let's make it something that's themed, make it something where people are like, oh my God, I can't miss this. And then honestly, it kind of just spiraled from there. You know, it kind of started as a small idea. And then once we got the venue, we got the artists, we got, started doing the marketing. And it was pretty crazy how quickly we had so much interest from people. I mean, we had like all these people who were like, oh my God, what the fuck is this? And I'm like, honestly, I mean, I don't know. Like, it's becoming something that we didn't even intend, but it's July 19th. It's free to come. It's at Lucky Strike Hollywood in Los Angeles. And if you can make it, you should absolutely be there because the show is going to be fucking wild, as they say,
Hell
as the youth say.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Jules, you want to add anything to that? Oh, sorry, Jules.
Yeah, no, we are, it's kind of a women in rock night, but there's also other parts that are female specific. Like we've got like a female comedian, we got a female DJ, both of which are like members of the scene. I've seen them both perform personally. They're just badasses in their own right. So our DJ is going to be Andrea Love. She's fucking awesome. And then our comedian / MC is Katie Novotny. She's also from the Chicago area. So Brie, she's one of us. They're going to be really awesome assets to the show. But Brie and I had the idea together and we were like, okay, who would be great fits for the band / who like has a great presence already on social media. They're clearly at it. They're hustling. Because, Brie and I are very much hustlers. We're very much, kind of independent spirits with this. We were like, okay, we got to make sure that we find people who are also like getting it and going for it. And you can see that they have the effort and the passion, the following. So we first hit up Izzy T. She is a really cool rock artist from London. She's been making waves here in LA. I think I met her like a year ago and her following has grown a bunch. She's been doing a lot of, showcases and networking. So she's been really killing it. And then one of my best friends, Lynn, introduced me to Marhly, who is absolutely fantastic in her own right. She's done some killer videos. Now, I don't know how you can drum and sing at the same time. Like I can do keys. Fine. That makes sense to me. But like you have to do all 4 limbs plus sing. I really am not sure how you do that. So I'm already impressed. And like, I just think it's going to be a really killer show. And it's been a very like hardworking, but like supportive effort. I think the fact that we're making this an event, Women Rock LA, and to Brie's point, not just saying it's Brie's show, it's Marhly's show, it's Jules' show. Like this is like an all-in-one cohesive event. At a badass venue. We love Lucky Strike. Their lighting, the stage, the sound is all fucking incredible. It's right in the middle of Hollywood, which is great. So no, I mean, and we have a lot of our fans coming, family, friends, but we actually have some industry people coming as well, which we're super excited about. So I think it's just going to be a great night overall, man. Yeah.
You got anything to add, Marhly?
I'm just happy to be here. I'm just dancing in the corner. Like I didn't know what to make my headline thing. Everybody's all official with their little headers under their names.
Yeah.
I came in, just put my name in. I was like, yeah, I'll figure it out. I'm incredibly grateful. I mean, I don't really know how to drum and sing. I've just been doing it. I was practicing drumming and I would always just sing while I practiced, and somehow it works, and then that's just it. But you
Hell
have like
yeah.
the guitar and like all this stuff going on, and it's so badass.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to join the show. I was so excited when Jules hit me up and Lynn recommended me. I think the live scene in LA is so interesting, especially for independent artists. It's like trying to find the right venues and the right lineups. It's like there are so many great opportunities for indie artists to get out there and to play shows. But like Bree was saying, they don't really feel curated. It sometimes it can kind of just feel like a hodgepodge of just like all these artists thrown together, and it doesn't feel like, I don't know. It doesn't always feel as meaningful. And then you're putting in so much effort in trying to get people out because you're trying to match numbers that they're asking for rather than just putting in the effort to just do a show and have a good time. And it's just, I think a lot of people sometimes lose sight of that just because shows like what Jules and Brie have put together are hard to find. Like this is rare just because like it takes so much effort and so much work, which they have clearly done and completely freaking nailed. So I'm really grateful because as an indie artist, it's like sometimes it's hard to find gigs because it's like, oh, well, there's so much effort I have to put into this. And then I'm going to end up buying tickets to give them to my friends because I don't want to ask people to pay $30 to go see me play a show. Like 100%. Nobody wants to make their friends do that. And so just getting asked about the show and getting this opportunity, I'm so excited, and it's going to be really cool, and just celebrating ladies and music. It's awesome. It's just all great. There's literally nothing bad about it. It's just like, it's a 10 out of 10. So like, how could you say no?
Oh, I love it. It's so funny because, oh yeah, go ahead, Glick.
I was just gonna say, I was telling Bree backstage before we started, if I was closer, I 100% I'd be there. But unfortunately, I'm on the other side of the country. But I would 100% be there. I think it's going to be great. And the really cool thing about it is the three of you, including Izzy, you guys all have your own unique sound. You guys, it's not like they're going to come and see 4 women who sing and sound the exact same. You guys have your own unique sound, your own unique style. You know, Marhly playing drums and singing at the same time. And I just learned this about you, Jules, and I think that's freaking cool as hell that you play the guitar.
It's pretty badass. Totally.
And Connor said that's dope as fuck. I'm like, I seen you posted on Instagram. I was like, no way. That's just much cooler.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thank you.
You don't see it very often anymore these days.
No, I'm one of, I'm gonna say 3 women in LA who play the guitar, and at least actively. Rocky Rose is one of them, and she's a doll face, and she's great. What's up, Arliss? Love your hat, bro. And also Sandy Chow is the other one. But guitar in general, you don't really see that often. And you know, for me, I grew up playing the keys, and I hated being like chained to the keyboard when I was playing because I'm a front woman, right? I love to get out there and do the thing. And I wanted to be playing some of my songs too, but like when I did, I had to be like, okay, I'm gonna go back to my corner now and just I'm gonna make my corner, you know, and that, and like I was always jealous whenever like you would see the guitarists like have this, you know, like the moment where they like lean into each other. They're like, it's like guitar to guitar, you know what I mean? Like they're like really and I was always like, but what about me? I want to be in there. And they never came over to visit me, and I was very upset. So I was like, literally fuck all this. So I got a guitar about 2 years ago, and literally it's been life-changing. It's been like, not only is it like my trademark, sure, but it's allowed me to express myself kind of like a guitarist, with all like try to do all kinds of moves and acrobatics and shit like that. But it also allows me the mobility to really engage on stage and really just move around and really be that much more active with the audience. So I love it. It's fucking great. Highly recommend.
Cool. What were you getting ready to say, Bree? I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you're fine. I think I was mentioning, I was going to kind of build off of what Marhly was saying in regards to finding shows to play out here as an indie artist. I have definitely, and I think a lot of musicians have talked about this, I've seen in the scene how there's such an oversaturation of artists, and many of them are very good, but that means that it's like you're literally fighting through the noise. Like, and I have a song called Noise just about this topic. But it truly is like, you know, there's so many people who are trying to do this, that the thing that we wanted to do was create something that would create a lot of value for the audience, instead of us being like, please come see our show, please. Yeah. I wanted to, Jules and I wanted to create, a version of Billy Joel. Exactly. Jules and I wanted to make something that audience would see and be like, yo, this sounds dope. Like, no matter if I know these women or not, no matter if I know them as artists or people, like I want to come see this show. And it's funny because I sent Jules this thing where there's a documentary about, I think it was called Lilith Fair, coming out, which is basically the, it was a festival created by Sarah McLachlan that featured only women. And it was ahead of its time. It was a really big deal. And they're making a documentary about it. And I was like, dude, this is so in line with kind of what we're trying to do, really just featuring very talented women whose music is quality, whose performance level is quality. We're not taking just anybody, and making it a thing. So that was kind of our intention with this. And I think it's really coming together. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah. And just to build off that too, the thing that has really sucked with playing in LA as an indie artist is that a lot of venues have become pay to play. Yeah. And so for those of you who don't know what that means, it quite literally means like kind of like what Marhly was touching on earlier, which is just that you have to sell X amount of tickets. And if you don't, then you have to eat it. You have to eat the price. And it can be a small amount. It could be a large amount. It kind of depends on the venue and on the agent. Oh, and they're not going to help you like sell the tickets. They're not going to market anything. They're not going to do anything on their website. They're not going to do jack shit. So it's entirely up to you to do that. And when you're on the one hand, like, I get it from a business perspective because they want to make sure that they're getting their ticket sales in the door and essentially their alcohol sales up. But at the same time, it puts the onus entirely on the artist to make the show happen. And that's been, I think, a big shift that's happened in indie music in general, but I would say probably a lot in LA too. It's just that there's just like all this emphasis on like, okay, well, now you have to market the show, book the bands and work with the venue and do all this shit. Oh, and then you're not going to make jack shit from this show. In fact, you're going to lose money. So it's really like a lose situation. And so when Bree and I were figuring out venues, we were very, very particular on the types of venues that we were going to look at. And I had done a show at Lucky Strike previously. I had a great time there. And they also do a professional jam there as well called Soundcheck Live. And so it's a very high level professional stage, professional lighting, professional sound. So I was like, well, if we're going to fucking do this, we're going to fucking do this and like get solid video and photo out of it, make it look as professional as possible. And so but kind of going back to it, you know, like we really wanted to create something that was special in that it's like an event. It's like, it's not just like, you know, to Bree's point, okay, here's like a country artist and a songwriter and this. Oh, and no one's going to promote fucking anything. No one's going to try to get people to come to their show. They're just going to rely on that one person dragging the whole bill. Right. No, this is curated. Like we've vetted all these people. We have, you know, we've been very active in the communication and the marketing, the promo. All four of our artists have, our comedian has, our DJ has, like everybody is like an active participant in the show. Right. Cause like they, at the end of the day, it's a team effort. It's a community effort. You know what I mean? And if we're not here to support the cause and support each other, then, you know, that's kind of when everything falls apart. And community in LA, it can be very difficult to find. So once you find it, it's great, but then you really need to like nurture it and capitalize on it. So I think that was a very big part of what we were doing. Yes, Arliss, that is the goal, right? So yes, that is the goal, to get paid up front. That's just, here's the thing though, man. When you're indie and when you're starting out and when you're in LA, there's a fuck ton of other people who are competing for the exact same slots. Yeah.
So Arliss and his band, the Southern Outlaws band, they might
Oh yeah, you've mentioned that. That's great.
The biggest performers I've had on this show so far.
That's fucking great.
By the way, Arliss, real quick, while I know you're still here and I'll message you tomorrow or something. Count me in for Labor Day.
Arliss, count me in too. Fuck it.
Yeah,
like,
what
let's
the
do
fuck?
this
Where's
thing.
Where's
Let's
my
go,
invite,
Arliss.
dude? What the fuck?
I actually met Arliss through one of my first guests, Hunter. Hunter did a show with them up here a couple years ago, and he was like, "Hey, you should check these guys out and reach out to them." And I did. Well, jokingly, they're doing a Labor Day show together, both of them. Jokingly, I said one night on the show, "Hey, you guys are right up the road from me. You need somebody to do stage announcements and be an MC? Count me in. I'll be there." And then about a week and a half or so later, Arliss was like, "So we talked to our manager, and the job is yours if you want it." And I was like,
"That's awesome.
Fuck yeah.
Mouth insert foot."
Fucking go.
No, but it's actually really cool to have.
Yeah,
it's cool to have like a professional musician on, watching this. It's like, because Arliss, exactly what Jules said, like that's what we're trying to get. That's what we want. We want to be able to walk into a venue and have the venue be like, we're paying you to be here and, do the promotion as well, like try to make it happen. But, unfortunately in the industry that we're in right now, like it's pretty wild how many artists are trying to do this. So that's why we have to put in even more effort than anybody else and just really differentiate ourselves. So it's definitely an interesting thing, but I think we're doing that really well with this show.
Well, and that's one thing that I've noticed, obviously Jules mentioned you guys to me, and I followed you guys on social, started checking you out, because again, I don't want to have just anybody or everybody come up on the show. You know what I mean? I could have listened to the music and been like, "Yo, Jules, they're trash."
It would be important for you to be honest about that, honestly.
Yeah.
And I, but you guys have everybody, all of you guys have been doing one hell of a job promoting the show, letting people know about it. If this is something that is successful for you, is this something that you would like to continue to do and maybe take it outside of California, maybe do like a tour with it? And
dude, you're literally reading Jules and I's mind. I mean,
we just had this conversation.
We literally just had this conversation. Yeah. It's kind of something where we'll see how this goes. If this goes really well and it's lucrative for everyone involved and we can actually make money doing at least covering our expenses of, going to different places, the best thing that we could do is absolutely take it on the road. Touring is expensive though. So we'll see where the opportunity takes us, but fuck yeah, of course. We want to do this as much as possible.
I actually got an email yesterday from one of the industry contacts I reached out to. And he was like, "Hey, is this going to come like East Coast maybe? Because I'm in New York." And I was like, "It might."
Interesting. You want to pay for it to come East Coast?
I was like, "What we talking? How
much?
On your way to the East Coast, stop off in Ohio."
There we go. Exactly. Marley, if we did this again, is this something that you want to do too?
I'd love to. I mean, the second you guys said that, I was like, can I still be a part? Can I come too? I feel like I'm like the younger sibling where I'm like,
"Oh my God.
Mom said you have to bring me too. Mom said you have to let me play with you." Yeah, I will.
You can absolutely come.
I'm obsessed with her.
I know.
Don't ever let the music industry corrupt you. You just stay.
Oh my God,
seriously. No. I know. No. I feel like I'm this curmudgeon old, like I've seen so much. That innocence is already gone for me. So I'm like, girl, hold on to that for as long as you can.
I feel like, I mean, I'm fairly jaded too. Like I want to say, I feel like I've seen a lot in the industry, and I just feel like there's so. I don't know, and I feel like I sound like a cartoon character sometimes because I'm always just like, I don't know what's going on, but it's just like we're in this industry because it's fun. Like we do music because it's fun. We're not in it for like a 9 to 5 or just to make money. It's like if we just wanted to make money, then we could go work in a freaking cubicle.
We'd be doing anything else other than
we could have a much more scheduled and like regulatory paycheck. But like, it's just like we do this because it's fun. So it's like. Yeah, there's so many things about the music industry, and there's so many crazy aspects of what we do and what we have to go through, especially as women in the music industry. Yeah. But it's just like, why not have fun and just be a dumbass? And if people like it, they like it. And if they don't, then don't listen to the freaking music. We're not forcing you. Like
100%. I have to tell you, Marley, your content has been very refreshing for me. So I am I mean, I think you and I probably talked about this in the last time, but like, so social media, it's sort of like, all right, how do I look professional, but also look authentic and be myself, but also not? And what I love about Marhly's content, particularly, is she's got an insane following, but what I love about her content is that you see her personality so clearly in some of her posts, and then it's sprinkled in with like, okay, here's a clip from my video, here's a clip from this, like, cool, I'm doing the thing. But like, I'm just looking at it and I'm like, oh my God, you're so cute. I follow you. You're so adorable. Look at you. Like,
and that really is a skill. I mean, it's,
that's a skill, bro. That's a
like
skill.
You're like so adorably like laughing over it. Like, dude, like be proud of what you have done, because seriously, like people like Jules and I talk about this quite often, actually, is like, for me, and I won't speak for Jules, but for me, I feel like I really excel in live performance. I feel like I excel in interviews. I excel in certain things, but social media has always been such a hard thing for me to wrap my head around, because it doesn't feel authentic to me. And I want to be able to connect to people, but I have a really hard time finding the motivation of being consistent and doing all this different stuff. So the fact that you have that skill set and that you are so good at translating your really bubbly and lovely personality alongside your badass music on that, it's fucking awesome, dude. So be really proud of yourself for that.
Yeah, props.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I mean, I definitely don't do it on my own. I drive my mom crazy, making her like help me film. I'm like, we just got like dessert empanadas. Will you film me dancing down this hotel hallway with the bag, and then I can put it to one of my songs? It's just like, I don't know. I just like, social media is so. It's so difficult. It is so incredibly difficult. And there's like, you see people who are just killing it at it, and all of their content is doing so well. And you're like, how do I do that? Or like, what am I missing? And especially like, sometimes you'll tap into a rhythm with it and it'll do really well. And sometimes for no reason at all, it'll just stop working. And like, you'll find something that works really well for your page, but freaking algorithms, man, they just then they just stop. Like, then it just stops working. And so it's just like, I've always felt something that I really care about as a musician and just as a creative in the music industry is I just really like connecting with people. And one of the biggest things that I've always found the most rewarding is like, I do Twitch streams with like people who listen to my music. And so I'll do like, Pictionary, here's my next song that's coming out, like, guess what it's called? And it's like, it's just random stuff. And like, I'll play like kazoo, and I'll kazoo a song, and I'll be like, what song is this? And I'll kazoo it. And I freaking suck at the kazoo, but people love it.
I bet they do.
Like, because I'm not like, hey guys, pre-save the song, because there's only so much you can do that. It's like creating connections with your fans and like actually talking to them. It's so valuable, and they care so much. And then it was like, because of the people on Twitch, I was like, oh, I have this song. And the producer I was working on it with, he was like, I have a kazoo. Should we put a kazoo on it? And I was like, oh my God, the Twitch people are going to go crazy. And then like, we put a kazoo on the song. And then I was like, can we kazoo in the video? And then it was just like, it just builds. And I think it's just like, I think that with social media and everything, it feels so like, it can feel really disconnected sometimes, because you're just looking at like names on a screen. And so I think as an artist, you're trying to build a fan base and you're trying to connect with people when all they're really seeing is like the content you post, and then you're just seeing their comments, and it can feel really disconnected. So I think it's just like, I just like making stupid videos where I probably look like a complete dumbass, but I know that there's like a small group of people where they know, thank you, but they know that's like exactly who I am, and they appreciate me for it. And that makes it all the world like worthwhile for me.
Yeah, Connor called you a bubbly badass earlier, and I think that's incredibly accurate.
100% took the words right out of my mouth.
I think that's an incredibly, like, if you feel the need to use that in your branding going forward, I would.
I feel like I need a shirt. I need a t-shirt.
Bubbly badass.
Yeah. Bubbly badass.
Let's fucking go! Brand. Oh my God, Marhly, just that alone.
That actually is perfect.
That alone as
coming in crushing.
I know, Connor.
Connor, you're getting a percentage. We'll talk. We'll
no, Marhly, you keep all of that. Thank you, Connor.
No. Marhly, he just gets a free autographed one. That's what he's gonna get.
There we go.
Bro, Marley, I'm so serious. You could just get some plain white t-shirts with black font, just go bubbly badass. And
Bubbly
you will
Absolutely.
sell the shit out of that. We will have merch tables at the show. I'm just saying.
No, like legit, that would actually be a great idea. So
That actually would be a really
Wait.
great.
that's
Should
a
I
great
try
idea.
to do that?
Bitch.
Yeah, dude.
Do it. Oh my
Here's
God,
the deal,
fucking do it.
Marley. Here's another thing
I'll
you
try
can do. Here's what I'm doing. So I am going to be pre-selling vinyls at the show. I don't have said vinyls, but I have a mock-up of the vinyls, and I'm going to have a form where people can like pay for it right there and pre-order it. So you don't even have to have an actual physical thing. You can literally just set up a pre-order merch thing that people can then pre-order the shirt at the show and have a one night only deal where it's like, I will sign this shirt and then send it to you, and it'll be that night only. Dude, use this as much as you possibly can to promote your shit and to make money. Like 100%.
Do it. And if you can't get like a physical mock-up, like an actual t-shirt, which by the way, I'm sure you can get like screen printed shirts pretty quickly in LA.
I feel like you can. A guy who knows a guy who knows a guy.
You can literally have it be a poster if you want, showing.
You could. That's what I was gonna say.
You what I'm doing. I can't get a vinyl that quickly. I'm like, fuck.
Right. No, like for real though, that's actually seriously, bro. Like that's a kick-ass idea. Like Marley, it honestly, that's actually it. See, look, even Arturo's like flames. See,
Art knows best. Take it from me. He's amazing. But yes, bubbly badass girl. Seriously, take that and run with that.
Marley, I'll be very upset if I don't have a Marley a bubbly badass t-shirt. I'm just saying.
I want a bubbly badass.
I promise you. I will now I'm committed to it, because the second there's like an idea that I'm like, oh, we got to figure it out. And plus, like, my dad does graphic design, so we'll be able to pull something together. Yeah.
Great. Put that shit.
What the fuck?
It's already handled. Well, yeah.
That shit on a shirt. I want to see it on Friday.
Anyway, what color shirt?
Okay, what color shirt?
What color shirt do we want?
Oh God,
each one.
I would totally rock one on the podcast, just so you.
I love
that. You're definitely gonna get one.
You're definitely getting one.
I mean, okay, yeah. If you had to pick a color,
I feel like I want a purple one personally. Oh yes, and Connor is definitely gonna get a signed t-shirt. Connor,
yeah, absolutely.
Okay, this is only because I learned green. This is only because I saw it recently, and it's such a plain fucking shirt, but it kind of works. I saw a white tee, and it just said "American Girl" in black letters. Larkin Poe posted it.
Ooh, love them.
Yeah, so it worked. And if you want to make it quick, white shirts are going to be probably the quickest, white or black.
There you go.
Yeah.
And just get like cool lettering of some kind, or have your dad design it.
Yeah. Like, and like, since it's kind of a rush thing, it doesn't have to be like crazy with the color schemes. But like, if you want to make it simple, easy go, then go. Yeah.
There we go. Art, that's a good idea.
Also, Art's
the
man. Look at Art. He's the man.
Art. I work with Art, and he is literally the idea man. Like, it's absolutely amazing.
Bro,
like the
use Switch streamers.
Yeah, use it. Absolutely. Do it, dude.
I want the only green signed bubbly badass. Okay, you got to make a green one for Connor.
We'll have one green one. Is it like, okay, is it like lime green or like forest or
okay? So here's the thing.
Or like
I'm almost inclined for it to be like. I mean, like, okay. Obviously, Marley, you need to do whatever you want, Marley. But I'm almost inclined for these to be like really loud, bubbly colors.
Yeah.
I don't know what bubbly means to you.
Arliss has a good idea. I would wear the black one with hot pink writing.
Hot pink. Okay, that's also a great option. I like that too.
I would even
just
wear
something that's
bubbly in my life.
Hey, okay, bro. Don't tell me you don't have a pink Superman shirt. Don't tell me that.
I honestly do not have. I have purple. I have purple shirts, but I've never.
Gotta get you a pink one. No, I think what we need for you is we need a pink shirt with black writing. That's what we need for you. And then I will have the black shirt with pink writing.
Oh my God,
what if we all just perform in bubbly badass shirts?
I would rock on the show.
Yo.
I'm actually hella excited for this merch idea, you guys.
I really like this. I mean, I'm just sitting here thinking, I'm like, dang, can we get like this group and Art and Connor and everybody? Like, can we all do this every week and y'all can just run my life for me, please?
Perfect.
I'll just be like, all right, what's on the
Perfect.
docket today? Yeah.
Don't put anybody on the network in charge of your life, Marley. I'm telling
Nope.
you.
You know what,
not a
Marley?
good
Maybe at some
influence.
point we're gonna start a Women Rock LA label, and then we'll
Yeah.
do all that.
Bree.
Oh,
This is what I'm talking about. When I'm telling you we are dreaming and planning
Jesus.
big, I'm like, let's fucking go as far as we can with it. If we can like make this happen, I want to be touring. I want to be like, and you know, here's the thing is that, you know, you look at so many of the labels that are out now and there's
There you
so,
go.
oh yes, Arliss.
That's our list. Let's fucking go.
I'm telling you guys, Arliss is
Marley.
absolute-
Marley, this has to happen.
it's. I mean, it's already happening at
All right,
this
great.
point. It's already like,
Arliss,
yeah,
make sure
it's
you
just-
message us your address and she's gonna send you one.
Yes.
It's gonna
Yeah,
be
Connor,
perfect.
you
Arliss
too,
is
bro.
the absolute
Done.
best. He's been in the game for a long time. He messaged earlier. If you guys ever have any questions, reach out to him. He's
We
a
will.
good
For
dude.
sure.
He's a
Thanks,
legit
bro,
guy.
for sure.
For sure.
I got nothing but love for the guy. I call him a brother. You know, we had a hell of a time. We only planned on an hour and a half, and almost 6 hours in, we were all drunk, and it was like, I think we should end the show, guy.
I love that. I love that. Oh my god. But anyway, so like I was mentioning, so when it comes to like doing stuff like making a label or making a touring or whatever, like I think the thing that I've been seeing in the industry is that there's so many label deals that are super they're predatory against their artists. You know, they're trying to take as much money from artists as possible and trying to control, and that's not all labels, obviously. But I think it would be really cool, like as we continue to iterate on this, what would it look like to create a show that doesn't take advantage of artists, that promotes them, create, you know, touring, create whatever this is going to look like. We have no idea, but I don't know. But all we want to do is just spread positive vibes and put on really fucking great shows that feature really amazing women. Like, is that too much to ask?
If you need a quality podcast host to help promote and interview all these artists, you just send them my way. I got you.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
We'll need you to wear the hot pink bubbly badass shirt though while you do it.
Absolutely.
You're gonna have to-
Absolutely. I will do it just for you. I've never worn pink in my life, and I'd probably never wear it outside of the house, but I would absolutely wear it on this show.
We'll wear it on the internet.
Yeah.
I'll wear it-
Yeah.
People know
That's
me.
enough.
People know me in real life outside of the house. On the internet, nobody knows me. They just see some giant Sasquatch looking dude that comes on the internet multiple times a week and makes an ass out of himself. So
Fucking great. Fucking great. Hell yeah.
Oh, dude,
bro.
I'm excited for this. I love it. I love that like ideas are coming out of this too. Like that's what's cool. Is like
Yeah.
Grand Ole Opry Super Bowl weekend, just wearing the shirt at all those places. We actually need to make Women Rock LA merch. I think.
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
So-
Arliss, I think I was talking to you earlier like you were a dum-dum. Mobby. You obviously know what you're doing.
Yeah, like I
Don't
said,
fuck with Arliss, Jules. God damn.
Really? I'm about to step off. Damn.
She's like, Arliss, let me tell you something really quick.
Arliss,
Let me tell
Arliss,
you about the
my-
industry really quick.
I was like, my sweet darling love. That would be really nice.
And he's like, I've been on stage as long as you've been alive.
Back in my day, I've been on stage, and I'm like, okay, I'll take a back seat. I'll be over here. Thank you. I'm gonna just keep going this way. Goodbye.
No,
Oh my god. We're too much.
man.
Like, are we too much?
good.
We're
No,
you
God, no.
guys are- you
It's
guys-
just
you guys-
enough.
You guys are awesome. And Jules, like I told you, you'd fit in perfect on a Saturday night. Saturday
Yeah,
nights
you
are
know.
completely unhinged, complete chaos, and we never know what's going to happen. It's just
I'll come
let
on
it-
one of these nights.
We just let it rip for 6 hours, and we drop the link in the chat. And anybody who wants to come on, we will open the door and say, "Come on in."
Oh my
do
god.
it.
Wow.
Have you ever gotten like a crazy person on?
Well, we do have two rules for Saturday nights. We call it the open door challenge. We have two rules. One, please make sure your camera's on. And two, nobody wants to see your penis. So
There we go.
please put it away.
There we go. That's it.
There you go.
That's the one. That
We
is
have
the big
been
one.
we have been wiener bombed 4 times. And which is weird because the show's mainly guys for the most part.
Right?
They're like, this isn't gay. I promise. You guys see my dick. It's definitely not gay though.
But one time
It's
we had,
okay.
one time we had a friend of ours, Leggy, on the show. She's from Scotland, and she's in the music world too. But she her and I were hanging out, and dude came up and was like, "Hey, what's up, guys?" And the next thing we know, bang, right up on this guy. So we spent 15 minutes making fun of how small it was after I kicked him out. Obviously,
there we go.
Obviously, I didn't leave it on the screen, but I kicked him out immediately. And then her and I spent 15 minutes making fun of how small it was.
Yeah.
I just don't understand the mentality. Like getting a random dick pic or like having that happen on screen. Do you think like, do you guys think we're gonna be like, oh my God,
What?
wow, it's gorgeous. It's like fucking get your dirty ass dick out of my fucking face, you nasty creature.
Yeah, Connor, did you hear what she said? Stop sending me dick pics.
God damn it, Connor. But keep coming with merch ideas though, Connor, because you're crushing that shit. But
Yeah, you're crushing it. Oh, okay. As long as Glick got a screenshot, I was gonna say you have to have it for posterity.
Yeah, I don't understand that. As a dude, I don't understand that concept. You know, I've only ever sent one, and that was to somebody I was engaged to. And that was after her asking multiple times. And I'm like, this is super weird. You realize what I'm doing right now, right? Like,
right. So this is a solicited dick pic.
Yeah, it was asked for it, but I was so uncomfortable. Like,
you're like, right?
What's the best angle?
Yeah, right. Like, what's the really? It's like, how do I?
Yeah, how do I stand? You know?
And there's just no lighting. There is no position where it looks like. Like good, honestly. And this is not against you, like anyone.
Trust me, there's nothing that helps. Trust me. As I spent like an hour and a half trying to get one picture, and I'm going, this is terrible.
Yeah,
I feel so violated right now.
Right, exactly. You're kind of like,
church, but I felt like I needed to go to church.
Going the next day, being like.
It's interesting because when it's so like different. Screenshot from the name and let them in again. Oh, of course.
That's what they all say.
That's what they all say. Connor. Mm-hmm. Yeah, women. It's like for me. I mean, I'm like I would never want anything like that out there of myself. So it's just really funny that like there are some people who are just like, let me just send these pictures to people who've never asked for it, and it's like I guess. I don't know. I was going to say if that makes you happy, that's fine. But honestly, no one is asking for that shit. So even if it makes you happy, I fucking don't care.
No, it is. I listen. I listen to talk radio. Not the boring. I'm old, but I'm not that old. But not like boring, stuffy talk radio. Like kind of what we do on our podcast. You know, just a bunch of guys and girls sitting around in a radio station BS. And one of the girl on the morning show. Several years back when she was new to the show, the guys were just sending them like she was getting like 30 or 40 a day. The host like start screen saving them and make a book and tell the guys, I've got the screenshot. I'm gonna make like one of those like coffee table books.
Oh my God. The
Genius.
Dick coffee table book.
Genius.
Yeah. That's such a good idea.
Yeah, it just put the guys on blast. I was like, you know.
And then the entire time they're flipping through like
they're like, which one's mine? Where is it? Do I remember what it looks like? Where is it?
Can I find mine? Where's Walter?
Yeah, where's mine?
We'll be pre-ordering that book as well.
Yes, we'll be taking pre-orders at the show. Don't worry, it'll be right next to the book. Can you imagine? Here's the bubbly badass shirt pre-order. Here's Bree's vinyl pre-order, and then here's the dick pic coffee pre-order.
Dongs.
Watch, that's the thing that gets the most orders, and we're like, what the fuck?
You're not wrong, Arliss. I'm slightly below mediocre.
Thanks, Arliss. You're a badass too, brah.
Oh my gosh. That's a spread right there. I mean, I don't know what we could add to the merch lineup. Oh no.
That's a spread. It's the dick.
That's a spread right there.
We're supposed to be sweet and innocent. Plug your ears.
But again, she might be the craziest out of all of us. We don't know. I mean, Marhly, I don't know. When you say that you walk into the BDSM club, cover your eyes, I'm like, I don't know if I believe you.
I'm anything, even in music. Like I I never talk about like any kind of stuff like that in my music, because anytime anyone suggests that in like a writing session or something, I'm like, it's kind of like personal. That's hard to believe that, right? Like,
I love that, because here's the thing. I'm a dueling piano bar player. And so I will go on stage. I take requests from the audience. And the amount of times that I have rapped in its entirety the song WAP, unholy, ungodly.
what?
Ungodly. I have rapped about wet ass pussies more times than I can even count. When I tell you I get paid handsomely for that shit, but that's hilarious. You're like, I wouldn't even.
I want video proof of this.
I'm sure it's out there a lot of times. Like, who's this white bitch?
Hey, Bree, you remember how I said I would like for you to come back and do a one-on-one interview with me?
Is it just gonna be WAP the entire time? It's on like what ass?
I have an idea.
I will tell you though, it's so crazy. Like the amount of money I got $200 to play that song one time. Just that one song, and I was like, I will rap about wet ass pussies all day if you're gonna give me that much money.
Yeah. Honestly,
I could not even envision or picture Marhly singing that song.
I could not. I would censor it. I would be like, make it. It's a.
She would.
You do the Kids Bop version, wings and pizza.
Is there actually a Kids Bop version of this? I'll die.
I think there is.
I'll die.
Here's the thing, because I did a show once and I was doing it in a casino that didn't allow like dirty material, and the person I was doing it with, God bless her, she's adorable. She's a little bit older, and she was just like, so when we do this song, we do it not wet ass pussy, we do it as wings and pizza. And she full sended it. She full sended it, and she did it, and I was like, girl, I don't know how I feel about this, but I power to you, girl.
That's the most beautiful thing I've ever heard.
Get that wings and pizza.
The worst part of the song, like that's the cleanest version of that song, is the chorus. I mean, you
wipe your nose on a credit card.
You know,
I had tissue. Like,
yeah. What the? You know what was my favorite? Actually, there was I did a 4th of July gig recently, because obviously it was 4th of July recently. And hi, what day is it?
No,
what day is it? Hi. And it was like it was a family friendly festival, and I was singing lead/backing vocals for a cover band. And the guy was very legitimately concerned about doing this song. It's called We're an American Band. And he goes, is this appropriate? Like, should we do this song? And I'm like, sir, you are having me sing You Shook Me All Night Long by AC/DC. And you're concerned that we're an American band. You're concerned that this is going to be a problem. I'm literally talking about all the euphemisms in one song. She was a fast machine. She kept her motor clean. Like, are you serious,
damn
bro?
Woman I would ever see.
Right. I'm like, I say, damn. Like, what? Where are we in this carousel here? I'm not following. Not following.
We'll be on stage July 19th, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to see this live,
Bree.
More, I'll just start rapping one ass pussy for you, and she'll start doing the American song. Marley will just stand there clapping.
Bree.
I got a cowbell in my backpack. I got a cowbell. I'll bring out the cowbell.
There we go.
Bree,
put your earmuffs on, Marley.
Bree, if you find it in your heart to do wings and pizza at our gig, I will personally come up there. Marley will be in the back with the cowbell, just doing her thing. You and I'll be like, wings and pizza.
Well, honestly, I'm more embarrassed rapping that version than the actual version. I feel like Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion, not that they would ever know that I exist ever, but I feel like if they heard me defiling their song like that, they'd be like, who the fuck is this bitch? But like, if I can, you know what I mean? So I'm like, if I'm going to do it, I want to rap about wet ass pussies. Like, that is just, I cannot believe I just said that on this online.
I want to rap about wet ass pussies.
You know, we like to make clips to put on social media.
And that's the soundbite. Fucking
Come to our show. We're gonna rap about wet ass pussy.
If you guys do that at your show, please make sure somebody sends me a video.
It's called women empowerment, guys.
You will send me to heaven and back. I swear to Jesus, if you do that, I will. Oh my God. I'll die.
I can assure you that I most likely definitely will not be doing that.
I'll
be thinking about like mental health, and I'll be thinking about all these things that are super important to me. I'll be like, all right, well, now that that's over, let's get to the thing that y'all came for.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Yeah. Hey,
you pay me $200 is a chance.
Somebody bring $200 in cash to this show. Let's do it. Somebody bring it.
I'll carry around a jar. I'll bring the WAP jar.
Oh,
and I'll be like, money for Bree, money for Bree. Money for Bree.
Money for the WAP. Money for the WAP. If you would
She
like
won't
to
do it unless there's money.
If you would like to see the WAP, the money has to be in the jar.
You would like to see the WAP?
Here,
no
not
one's seeing the WAP, Jules.
Oh, yeah.
Don't confuse the audience. I paid good money to see a WAP, damn it. Not the white girl sing WAP.
I was scammed.
So Jules will not be the one promoting it. Otherwise, people are going to be very confused.
I'll be like, what? That's what I said.
I'm just saying, if it happens and there's video proof, I will gladly debut it on one of the shows here on the network.
Introduction to your audience. Bree.
A
class act.
Gentlemen, you remember Women Rock LA? Well, here's Marhly, Bree, and Jules.
Okay. Please take us seriously.
This is professionalism, right?
There we go. There we go.
Bree, well,
how we want to represent ourselves as women in music.
I was gonna say, Bree, for the recap video for the show. That's the only thing that we need to say. Honestly.
Oh yeah,
that's it.
Yeah. The professiontional footage that I get of all amazing artists, and we'll just have WAP.
No,
over and over and over again.
Out of loop.
What if I just rap WAP until Cardi B pays attention to me? Just like like I will a day 135 of rapping WAP until Cardi B acknowledges my existence.
You said social media was hard, but you just nailed it.
Hey, wait, Bree. Piano bar version of that. I swear to God, that's a TikTok gold right there.
Dude, that's what I do like almost every night that I play.
There you go.
That's it.
You get a million followers, and
there you
your new album, which
Bree, I swear to God, that's the way to go viral. Dueling piano bar girl sings WAP?
Yeah.
Question mark?
Can you play WAP on the keytar?
Oh my God, Jules, if you did the keytar and then I rapped it, when Marhly had the cowbell or the drums,
it's happening.
Fuck. I mean, what's more women empowerment than that?
I'm like,
well, Glick tried to do something positive for girl power, but
it devolved into this.
They apparently had other plans.
It's fine. Listen, Glick, I know we came on here to talk about women in music, but really we're just talking about WAPs and dick pics.
Hey, man.
We're putting feminism so far back right now.
So far forward.
That's right. Sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are not listening to nonsensical nonsense. You are listening to Glick's House of Music, I promise. or it's Glick in the female version of nonsensical nonsense.
Right, exactly.
There we go.
Exactly.
You guys are awesome. Yeah. And I was just having this conversation with Jeff, the OG, my co-creator of the original show in the network, and I'm like, dude, I feel like I'm going to say something really dumb and offend them and not even mean it. And it's like, well, that's all out there.
Now you're like, they're actually offending me. So
yeah, actually, I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah, I'm going to church Sunday.
I'm going to church.
What the hell happened?
Feel harassed.
They came on my show, they started yelling, and now I'm in a hot pink t-shirt, and I don't know what happened.
I'm in church wearing a hot pink bubbly badass t-shirt. I don't know what's going on. I'm seeing a counselor Monday.
Arliss, you have a great night too. Thanks for stopping by.
We'll send you a shirt, Arliss.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's a preview.
Yeah.
It's a preview, Gervais.
Beautiful
See, Connor.
We're all just
Connor.
coming together.
Connor, my
If America
man.
could do this, then we would just be a really happy country,
It-
honestly.
Right?
It's no wonder you guys are literally in a male-dominated genre of music. You guys are literally just kicking the fucking door and saying, "What up, bitches? We're here."
You have to. Like,
You literally
that's the
have to.
thing.
That's the thing. Is like if you were to come in and just be like, "Hey guys, can you like let me in?" They'd be like, "Fucking no!" And so we're like, "Bitch, we're coming in whether you like it or not." Okay.
Right. Exactly. No, and like to bring it full circle. And I think that's the thing, though. It's like we're trying to, create a niche for a place in rock music that doesn't always exist. And a lot of times women are fighting to kind of be included, to be a part of, the scene, and to be taken seriously, right? Like we're not just like the little dainty whatever, or anything like that. Like, no, like we have the drive, we have the grit, we have something to say, something to bitch about, something to rebel about, whatever. But we also come at it from our perspective. And I think there aren't a lot of places and showcases and events that really like take advantage of like specifically women in rock, that are up and coming, that are indie, that are like, and I think that's the other thing too, is like, we're trying to create an event where like you actually feel like you're going to go and see something that's curated, see something that's high quality, and that it's like, you're getting like a rock concert, right? Like, you're going to see 4 badass bitches plus a DJ plus a comedian, and just see like a full on like rock experience. And it's going to be great.
And I think it's important to talk about that for a second, the quality, because I think one of the worst things that we can do as women in the industry is kind of be like, oh, like any female musician can join us. Anybody, even if you haven't practiced your instrument, even if you don't have a good voice, even whatever. I mean, like quality is super important because we want to represent ourselves well. Like we are actual fucking musicians. I've been a musician for 15 years. I've been, I know everyone here has been a musician for a long time. We know what we're fucking doing. We know, like, you know what? You could be though. You could be.
Oh, trust me.
There's still time.
I can't carry a tune to save my life. And I've had a guitar for about 15, 16 years, and it's a great hat rack. I can't play it.
Bro, just join Marhly on the kazoo.
There you go.
That's not what the kazoo's for. That's also what the triangle's for. Yeah. And there's always room for a triangle.
I can do a cowbell.
Or like the jug, like in band where you play the jug, like
or the spoons. You can do the spoons.
Now I feel like you guys are making
hard.
I learned how to play. Put a microphone in front of my face and turn the camera on, and I'm gold right there.
There you go.
There you go. Sorry, Brie. What were you gonna say?
No, you're fine. No, the thing that I just wanted to say is that like we want to make sure that we're representing women well. So like the idea of having women who don't know how to play instruments and just kind of be like, oh, this is what women in rock looks like. No, like we want to make sure that we are showcasing in the industry to audiences, to industry people, that like we are competent musicians, we are badass artists, and we are here to be taken seriously. And so that's what you'll see at the show. You just see people who know what they're doing and making a really cool event. I mean, I'm like getting excited. I've been excited about it, but I feel like I'm actually getting excited to not only perform it, but to see it and to like see it happen. It's gonna be dope.
Yeah, I think it'll be great. And I think the cool thing about it is, whether you guys are or not, obviously, sometimes as entertainers, we like to sometimes put on a mask, but you guys come across very comfortable in your skin, very confident in your art, so to say, and I think that's another thing that really sets you apart from other artists, because you see other artists, they can sing, they can play guitar or whatever, but they kind of lack that confidence, or they're not comfortable. I had a gentleman on here that I completely took him out of his comfort zone. He'd never done an interview or anything like that before, and he told me from Jump Street, he's like, I'm so much better with my guitar in my lap and a microphone in front of me. But he came on here and great interview. I was kind of really feeling like an ass because I had some stomach bug and I was really trying to be a trooper and get through the show with him. But he was so good. But the moment I was like, hey, I know you said you had your guitar in the room with you, and you said you might sing on the show. What do you think? And you could see that confidence and come back. And then when he put his guitar down, it was like a recharge. But you guys all seem super confident in who you are and just want to go out there and just perform. And you love what you do. And that's the most important thing, is that the fact that you love what you do is awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, it is fascinating kind of seeing some which parts of the personality that you see in the day-to-day versus on stage, because sometimes they're one and the same, sometimes they're complete opposites. So it is really fascinating to see that. But no, I think you'll see that particularly for this line in particular, like we're all very, very outgoing, very motivated, very like, hi, here's who we are. No,
Jules and I talk like this in meetings. We're like, so here's what we're gonna do. That's just like that's how we are. And I think that as you said, like, we're performers at heart. This is what we do. What we love to do. I mean, just speaking for myself, like I don't want to do anything else. Like, music is all that I want to do. And I want to be able to be an artist full time. And so it's like, I will do whatever it takes to put ourselves in a position where we could actually make that happen in an industry that kind of feels impossible to do that right now. But I actually do really believe that there is a way to do it if you think outside of the box and don't try to do what everyone else is doing. Don't try to follow the pack or the trends, even though sometimes that can be important. You do something different. I think that's what's going to actually gain the most for us, in my opinion.
Well, and I think this show is in a way different. In
Absolutely.
a way, like, because like transparently, I've seen other, female oriented showcases or whatever have you, but like, I have yet to see one where there were people from the industry coming. I've yet to see one where they had the level of talent and quality that we have. I've yet to see one that was as organized and well planned as I think our show is going to be.
Oh, absolutely.
So, and also, I will finally say, I think that what's missing too with a lot of communities in music and even with women in general is that there's this preconceived notion that you have to be competitive in order to succeed. And I mean, I think it's good to have a competitive edge, of course, but what I'm saying is that, like, I can't support Marhly or Brie because, they're also musicians and they're also female singers, and because they're both women in music, like, I just need to fucking hate them automatically. And I think that we're really trying to establish the camaraderie within the group, which is also why Brie and I really wanted to make sure that we brought in people who were like in it with the spirit, which is, Marley's obviously a perfect fit for that.
I'm 90% spirit. I'm so sorry.
No.
I'm the cheerleader of the group. I'm like, yeah, let's go.
That's fine. That's
You're literally perfect for this. Like, don't worry.
Trust me. Brie and I are like, we're gonna get our nose down to the grindstone. And Marley's like, yeah, you guys,
let's go. Okay. You're doing great. T-shirts. Let's go.
And I feel like Izzy's over here just like, I'm just gonna be a badass rocker bitch, and we're like, yeah.
Oh yeah, she's roll in. She's just gonna roll in and be like, "What's up, assholes? How you doing?" I'm like, "What up, bitches?"
Jules,
she's gonna hate me for doing that accent. It's fine. But it's fine because Izzy and I share the same birthday. So like,
oh my god, what's your sign?
Twinning.
Literally, I don't know what any of the signs mean.
I don't know jack shit. I just know mine.
Yeah,
I know.
I just know I'm really emotional.
My sign is emotional.
Yeah, mine.
Oh my god! Wait, that's another shirt idea. My sign is emotional.
It's emotional.
What the fuck?
Marhly,
these are such good ideas.
Marhly,
totally badass. My sign is emotional.
Marhly, fucking Murphy.
Okay. So we need to set a weekly call. And you guys are gonna tell me, you're gonna listen to me say thing, and you're gonna be like, whoa. And then that's how we're gonna plan everything.
Got it.
That's fine.
Yeah.
You teach me how to make content that gets people to be authentically engaged.
Old women learn social media.
There you go.
Hairbrush, young one. Hairbrush. And we'll give you some business tips. How about that?
There we go.
I'll
Perfect.
take it. Also, I didn't realize you could add it after. And now mine says bubbly badass, and that makes me so
I don't know why I don't know why I was so delayed doing that. I just happened to look up at your name and I was like, all right, we already.
yeah.
we didn't
see it.
This is
I blame my behind the scenes guys, Connor, Jeremici.
Connor.
You
God damn it,
suck.
Connor.
Yeah.
Even
Connor's
if
getting
he's not
an emerald green t-shirt though.
He
Connor
is.
clarified emerald green. So yeah,
did.
on that. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Connor
good.
won't remember what he said tomorrow. Trust
Bubbly
me.
badass. My sign is emotional, and then just have all the astrology
just
bullshit around there.
Free wop.
Free wop. Free wop.
Free wop.
Wait, and then Jules, because we need one for all of us. So then Jules, yours could be like a woo, but like just 2 O's, and then just like a period. And so it's just like a quiet
woo.
a woo.
Wait, that's actually kind of cool. I like that.
Right?
A woo.
I like that too.
A
It's
woo.
like conversational wolf. It's like a woo.
Conversational wolf. No, that's it. That's it.
Conversational wolf.
Conversational wolf. Yeah.
So it's like me in public, a woo. Me in private, a woo.
There we go. There we go.
Perfect. I love it. Signed,
Oh my
sealed, delivered. AWOO. Period. Done.
Period.
You guys got me. See, now you guys got a week to come to get merch ready.
Amazing.
We have
Amazing.
so many t-shirt
We have so
designs,
much to
guys.
do.
How are we gonna do this in a week?
Fine.
Sorry, guys, I didn't mean to put more on your plate tonight.
I'm gonna be
Figure it
like,
out.
so Dad, I have some things. I'm doing
Who's
a show. Need your help.
It's gonna be worth it though. It's
Bro.
yeah. I am
Bro.
obsessed with bubbly badass. That is such a
Bro.
great.
Badass.
That's such a great
It's
line.
So
it's
awesome.
perfect for it.
I'm just
Absolutely
saying,
perfect.
Bree and I better have one at the show. I'm just saying.
Oh,
Oh,
100%.
absolutely.
We should all
That's
come out
heartbeat.
afterwards wearing one and take a group picture together.
Could we actually?
But you could-
And
yeah,
hopefully
you
this
could
field
use-
clap that's happening right now. The fuck is this?
I feel a name change coming on. Jules and the Seal.
Jules, seal hands, pause. Like,
Did you guys ever watch Us Told by Ginger on Nickelodeon?
no, what's
No.
that?
Literally,
I might be
shit
too
you
old
not.
for that.
I think you might be. It's okay. I shit you not. There was a TV
Agree
show.
with me?
No, I'm saying that. Yeah, that did come off kind of mean. I didn't mean it.
Yeah, you
You're
are
really fucking
freaking old.
Wow, I get called. I get called old.
No, but see, I know you're not that much older than me, so it's fine.
Jules, that's because we're fucking old too.
I'm only 22. I don't know.
You are. You
No,
are.
look, not a day over
old.
21, bro. Not a day over 21.
That's what I tell everybody. I keep telling my fiance she's a cougar. She's like, shut up.
Hey, cougar. No, just basically there was a song, and literally it's a girl in a seal costume being, I'm a little seal girl
I'm old.
living in the real world, and it's so hard to get by.
And this
'cause
is why
seals can't even cry. It has lived in my memory since I was like 10. It's just been living there.
Okay.
that's horrific.
my
I can imagine
fiance
like
yelling.
someone in the corner of your room just like seals can't cry. Seals can't even cry.
You know the problem though is now that you've just said that, if Bree does WAP, then you have to do that.
Oh my god.
But I will come out. I'll come out in a seal onesie. It'll be fine.
Oh,
I'll just come like
Oh my
shimmying
God.
out, being
like the Sharks that were at the Katy Perry performance.
Yeah.
yeah. A seal.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
Fine.
so
No.
It's gonna be
good.
a great show. I don't
just
know
want
what the fuck is gonna happen at this
fantastic.
point.
I just want you to improve. You know, hanging out with you guys tonight. I don't know how you're going to get through a show because, and I mean this as 100% a compliment because I love it. You guys are insane.
That's all right.
I love it because you fit right into the network. You fit right
Mhm.
into the nonsensical family here. I can't imagine, you know, if you guys are all on stage at the same time, if the opportunity gives. And Izzy, like, Jules was like, oh, by the way, Mizzy's out, but Izzy's in. And I'm like, Are you fucking with me? That was my first.
If we gotta lose Mizzy, we're gonna bring in Izzy. Like, it's how it's gonna be.
Izzy's gonna be the one who just brings in the edge. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And one of the idiots in the corner, like,
Jules can't.
Right. Jules can't. And then you give me like, what the fuck are you doing, mate?
I feel like she might fight somebody in the crowd. Obviously I went and followed her and I started listening to her music, badass music. I'm like, she looks like she's all of 4'9" and maybe 95 pounds, but
yes,
I'm a little scared of her because she looks like she would just jump off stage and fight somebody and not miss a beat of singing her song. And then jump back on stage and continue singing like nothing happened.
Can I tell you legit? So she started taking boxing classes and then consequently, of course, like started making videos about it. And then I was inspired by her and now I'm taking boxing classes. And so a mutual friend of ours, he's a photographer. He goes, photo shoot?
There you go. There you go.
Honestly, we should have done that for the show. I didn't think about it.
That's a fact about me that you guys might not know is I'm actually a black belt in Taekwondo. I got my black belt when I was like 13. So I also have a history in martial arts. So
wait, so let me get this straight. So Bree has been on American Idol. She's a black belt in Taekwondo.
Oh no way.
And Marhly, because Lynn told me this. Marhly, you were one of the kids in the Kids React videos, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And then Izzy is just but she's this fucker from London who is just like, you don't want to fuck with her.
And Jules is this guitar playing seal. It's like crazy.
I'm literally gonna play it. I shit you not. I'm just gonna be like, fuck me, get out of there. Get out of the stage. Be like,
I'm here for it. Oh my god, can he bring me food too? What the fuck? Like
Yeah.
that is gonna be a hilarious show. And if you don't have a seal costume, you gotta get one immediately.
But now I have to get one.
Yeah.
It's fine.
And we definitely do have to all come out with the shirts at the end and just do a big bow. That would actually be really cool.
It would be really cool.
Oh yeah, we gotta take pictures for sure. We gotta get pictures of that.
Yeah.
In LA, you guys should be able to get shirts made in a day. I mean, hell.
That's what I'm saying. If
it's
simple, then yeah. If it's simple, then yeah, you can get it done.
Yeah.
I mean, where I live at in bumfucked Ohio, hell, we used to have a place in the mall. You could go in there and get a shirt made in 5 minutes.
Oh my god! Look at that.
Score.
But,
Score.
Bree, American contestant, black belt, badass. I think we're going to find out that Marley's actually a trained assassin and has like 137 kills under her belt.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Sweet little bubbly badass, and in actuality,
Marley's actually sitting on a dead body right now. She was just actually in the middle of the kill. She was in the middle of an assignment.
Oh my god, I have a podcast I gotta get on. Hold on.
Oh wait, hold on.
Let's make this quick.
Yeah, wait. Yeah, can you make it quick? Can you like die now? Thank you.
That or she's like secretly Batman or something.
I am Batman, yeah. Well, it's crazy. Like, you guys can box. Bree as like a black belt. I carry pepper spray. That's about it. That's all I've got.
Good. Please keep doing that.
Because I'm not intimidating. I have to walk through Hollywood and I walk around town and I'm just like clutching it and I'm like, this is all I've got. Stay back. Enemies.
Oh, little baby Marhly,
my heart. Mind you, I'm 6 feet tall and I walk around Hollywood. Like, if you fucking come up to me, I'm going to kill you. Like, that is like the vibe that I have.
Can you please teach me?
Girl, here's the thing. It's like I feel like you have to walk around Hollywood like that, of like having the air of like, do not fuck with me, because otherwise people will fuck with you. It is the craziest thing. Yeah. I'll teach you, girl. Don't worry.
I need guidance. Yeah, because man, I am just short and like my mom is the same height as me, but she like scares people. Like there will be
your mom.
She could just like have this demeanor where she just walks down the street and there was someone like in downtown LA who was like screaming or something and like saying like fuck everybody and like all this and just going crazy. And then my mom walks by and she's like, well, okay, gotta go to work. And she's walking and he looks at her and he goes, you have really nice hair. And I'm like, yes. Oh. Like
your mom like converted him.
Yeah, like
we're not crazy after that, just by seeing your mom.
Just by seeing her. What kind of freaking magic
Well, I was wrong. Marley's mom is the trained assassin.
She's the assassin.
There we go.
Literally, you do me wrong. I'm fine. It's my mom. You got to be worried. She's just like lurking in the shadows. She's gonna get you. And she's yeah, she can be scary.
Your mom's
Never
like,
to
"I'll
me.
I love that though. That is
Boy, I
what
gotta
you
kill-
have to do. Like you have to be able to turn
Yeah.
that on. So we can all. I think your mom should be our sensei. I think we're just gonna train under your mom.
Oh. I mean, I think she would be down. Wendy the sensei. She's gonna be our yeah.
Can you imagine she's wearing the bubbly badass shirt as she's like teaching this class, being like,
Genuinely,
now
she
children.
she would love one of those shirts too. I know when I tell her about this shirt, she's gonna be like, Mick, like to my dad, and just tell him to get on it.
Get
like,
in there.
make the damn shirt.
Make it happen, Mick. Come on,
Make
Mick.
it out.
What
We
are
got
you doing?
things to do.
Come
He's
on,
not
she's
done
like,
already.
"Go
He should already be done with it.
the show is a week
Already
away,
done.
Mick. Let's go. Come on.
It'll be funny because we're gonna do this show and like for some reason people are gonna be like. Your mom walks into the room and everyone's like, "Oh my god, it's the best fucking show I've ever seen in my life." Like what?
You gotta honestly, Bree, we should just have Marley's mom handing out cards in front of the show,
There
being
we
like,
go.
because she'll just be like, "Come to this." Huh?
It'll be full. It'll be sold
Dude.
out.
You put her at the merch table, and like people come up, they'll be like, "Oh, what's this?" And she'll be like, "Are you gonna buy it?" And they'll be like, "Yep, yeah, okay, yep. Here's my money. Okay, yep."
Your mom's the official merch lady of our show.
It's true.
She'll take it on. She'll do
It's
it.
like
yeah.
it's like the money just like magically floats out of the wallet and into her
Right.
hand.
She just uses the force.
She's just like, "How did this happen?" This is great. Your mom is now the star of the show. I love it.
Oh my god, how did this happen?
Nobody cares about you guys. They just
Oh my
No.
god.
Why would they? Marley's mom is in existence. Like, why would they care about
What's her name? What's your mom's name?
Wendy.
Wendy.
Marley,
That's
go
right,
get Miss
Wendy.
I don't know why I'm hanging out with you guys. I could be hanging out with Wendy all night.
Where's Wendy when you need her?
Can I
Wendy.
have a shirt that's just "Don't fuck with Wendy"?
Wait.
Another great idea.
Don't
Oh
fuck
my
with
God.
like literally like okay, imagine the shirt and it's like 4 lines. Don't fuck with Wendy.
with Wendy. Oh my god.
And everyone's gonna be like, "Who's Wendy?
Who is
What's
that?
Wendy? Is Wendy like a vibe? Is it like a trend?
Wendy is
No,
a fucking vibe.
Wendy's a vibe,
And Marley's mom.
and also Marley's mom. But
And
like,
also
don't fuck
Marley's
with the
mom.
vibe.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
don't fuck with the vibe.
Don't fuck
Okay,
with
wait.
it.
So wait. So Jules needs to
Oh
have
my
"Don't
God.
fuck with Wendy."
Right.
You will have
Yep.
a bubbly badass shirt. And then what
Yep.
was the other idea that we had?
My
Steel
my
hand.
sign is my sign is
My
emotional.
sign is
My sign is emotional. And you have there's one that's just WAP and then a woo with 2 O's and a
a
period.
woo with 2 O's.
There
We
we
have
go.
like
Izzy's. What's
6
Izzy's?
shirts
Izzy's is I'm
in
British.
it. It's just in it.
In it.
Question mark.
In it.
Oh, like the London thing, like, "Hey, Nick."
Oh, he's gonna hate us after this. Izzy, this is what happens when you're off doing other things and can't join the
You're not here
podcast.
to defend. Yeah, you're not here to defend yourself, Izzy.
I don't know what to
gonna do?
tell
This
ya,
is what's
man.
happening. This is
Yeah.
what's happening. And Nick.
We do the same thing when one of the co-hosts take the night. Well, apparently I'm a storyteller. I don't know. I make up these elaborate stories.
I was told by the mainstream.
If one of the
people on
co-hosts
that
is not, no longer or isn't on the show one night, I make up an elaborate story how they died. We had
Izzy is alive and well, everyone. She's
Izzy
okay.
is okay.
She's okay. She's gonna be at the show. Like
we had a show leave the network this week, and we came on, and we're all still friends. You know, it was just different things happening and whatnot. But we came on the show after they left, and I was like, "Yeah, they were both killed in a freak cougar accident."
it's like
Wait,
cougar
what?
women, not.
I was
not
just gonna say, I was like, "What kind of cougars?"
they sat on their faces too long. Like I don't know.
That's a hell of a way to
With the wops, with the wops.
What the
They
WAP?
were drowned.
It all comes back to WAP.
They were drowning in the wop.
I'm
That's
just saying
how they
that's a-
died.
That's a hell of a way to go.
That's my
Oh,
shirt.
they
Drowning
died.
in the WAP.
Drowning in the water.
Drowning.
Drowning in the WAP.
No, yeah. So they started their show because they're still doing their shows. Hi, baby.
Hi, babe.
They started their show last night, and they're like, just so you know, despite what Glick said, we're both still alive. So I can't wait until tomorrow night's show when I clap
Just
back.
a spreader of misinformation over here.
Yeah, I can't wait to clap back tomorrow night on the show. So.
Oh my god.
That's so great.
Steel clap back. Steel clap back.
Steel clap.
We're insane. Are we okay? Yes, we are okay.
I think we have a secret handshake now, is what we have.
I'm gonna see you at the show being like,
You just got to do it like right in the middle. You'll see how easy drumming and singing is when somebody's seal clapping off the side of the stage.
you'll see me like clapping for the girls in the audience, being like, yeah.
No, Jules, I can see you being there just like, I will. I will.
Ow, ooh.
I will.
Oh my god. So come to our show July 19th, everyone.
Yeah, July.
Okay, so July 9th,
It's free.
This
So
is
women-
free.
this is free. This
You come see
insanity.
us, like,
This insanity is free. Women Rock LA, Friday, July 19th, 8 o'clock, free ass admission, Lucky Strike in Hollywood. Fucking be there, or you're going to face our insanity in a different way.
yeah, we'll haunt you.
I'll seal clap your ass today.
No, and that's the
And I'll bring Wendy.
that's the other cool thing.
I'm telling you, Marhly, I want my Don't Fuck with Wendy.
Don't fuck with Wendy.
I want it. I want it.
Hardcore, I
Marhly,
want that shirt.
Marhly literally has a line of t-shirts from this podcast alone.
Just from
Literally.
this? That's what
How
I'm
did this
saying.
happen?
Just from this podcast.
Okay, we're gonna do this again, and then I need to get some t-shirts in there, guys. I gotta have
I
something more than a
know.
mop.
We got
Gotta have
I
something
got
more
a
than
woo.
a mop.
I like a woo.
Yes.
I like a woo. A
A
woo's
woo's
good.
good. A woo's
Woo
good.
period.
I like that.
So,
Well, do you both want bubbly badass shirts?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
Marhly.
confirm-
Like, actually,
just confirm-
yeah.
I'm just confirming. Just confirming. Just confirming.
my fiance.
Are you well? Are you well, child? Are you well?
There's so many shirt designs. I'm trying to keep
That's
up.
fair. That's fair.
My fiance, who just heard it and doesn't know the backstory, she was like, "I want a bubbly badass shirt."
Yeah.
She doesn't even know the
This is
story.
what
Doesn't
good
even
merch
know.
does.
That is good merch.
Actually what good merch does. Yeah.
It's
that
the
is good
whole
merch.
brand.
Holy shit. Dude, this is what I'm saying is that like if we fucking create a
I'm gonna
label,
wear
man. We could like do shit like this and put there's so many ideas. There's so many things that we can do with this. I'm
It would
excited.
be the most fun strategy meetings ever. Are you
Yes.
kidding me?
Yes, it would.
We would get so much done and nothing done.
And nothing
at
at
the same
all.
time.
Everything and anything all at once.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Oh my god, my favorite movie ever.
I still have to see that.
I mean, you know, sometimes ideas just happen when you least expect it, and if you're out there in the Los Angeles area, get there, because this might be the only free show that you
Right.
get to see this happen. Because after this,
Come on.
It might be.
We're
We're
monetizing
all-
this shit, bro. We are
It
monetizing
might-
this
it-
shit.
you know,
Yeah, no, like literally though, if you want to come see the start of something really cool, this is where you're gonna see
Yeah,
it, and
for
you're
real.
not gonna want to miss it because there's never gonna be a start of this again. It's gonna be this time, and then we're gonna grow from here. So like, who knows where we're gonna end up, man? It's gonna be really cool, but gotta come see the first one first so that it can be
the
successful.
cool thing about it is whether people are watching live or they're watching the replays or they're listening to this after the show's done on whatever, and our shows are on every podcast platform out there. I just found out recently we're on iTunes, or not iTunes. I think we are on iTunes, but TuneIn Radio, which is an app. I think we're on iHeart as well, which is really weird to me because I feel like I should be getting paid, but I'm not. But that's okay. But,
Join the fucking club, bro. As musicians.
Like all these other random ass podcasting platforms, our shows are on. So, people are gonna, not only are they get to hear this and get to, they might not know about the show, they also get to see that you guys are real. You guys are fun. You guys are cool as shit. You're not some stuffy ass boring fucking musician that was like, oh, what's Glick gonna do with on the show with these three women? They're gonna come on here and they're gonna be boring. It's just like, nope, Glick's just gonna sit back and watch this roller coaster, watch this train wreck happen.
Let them lose their minds in real time is what you did. You're just like, I'm just gonna.
It's almost like somebody, I might date myself here, but somebody fed Gizmo after midnight and got him wet, and the gremlins.
I love that your fiance knew exactly what you're talking about. I have no idea what the fuck you just said. So
yeah, exactly. It's a Gremlins reference. All right, you guys are a little
got
young.
it.
I'm an 80s and 90s baby. All right. Marley's like, I was born in 2000 something.
I think Jules is frozen. Is Jules?
I think-
No, I lost her.
It happens. She can jump right back in. It
We
happens.
lost her. Oh no.
Oh yeah, and that's the other thing. Yeah, hopefully she can jump right back in. She might have lost internet connection. The link is still good, but that's the cool thing. You guys turn this into something where it's just so heartless. Doesn't come. You guys do actually start doing shows outside of the Los Angeles area.
Yeah.
The opportunity, and that was something I was going to ask, because the opportunity is there with your guys' social media presence that you could set it up to do a live show so people could watch, whether it be on YouTube or something like that, or hell, if you guys did it and one of you reached out to me, I could set it up and we can stream up to 8 destinations from this StreamYard, and I would absolutely want to do that for you guys.
Yeah.
If you want to put it on the internet, at some point.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is not a one-off. I'm sorry, Bree. I know your plate's full, and I know you've been crazy busy. This isn't going to be a one-off, though. You're going to be busy.
Come on. Amen. Let's say yes and amen to that, dude. And yeah, we're like, and again, Jules and I were talking about this, and we're like, we're not wanting to get ahead of ourselves. We're going to see how this goes, but I think the opportunity is too big to just be like, this is a one-off thing, because I think like the industry needs this. Favorite dumpster fire on the show.
Yeah.
We're the most glamorous dumpster fire there ever was.
I got to say, you guys are definitely way better than the cast, way better looking than the normal cast that I have on here.
Oh, thank you so much. No, but yeah, I definitely think there's a big opportunity to do this again, and I'm really excited to just see where it goes, see where it takes us. It's like not having a destination in mind, but just doing it for the fun of it, and then just being open to whatever manifests after that.
I think it's super cool that you're not. Some people would snub their nose. Oh, I'm not good enough to be in the women rock concert. Well, go fine tune your skills. I think it's really cool that you guys are taking it serious.
Absolutely,
and not just putting a bunch of yahoos on stage,
No.
And you guys are,
because that's how audiences lose trust in a show. It's like we respect our audience too much to do that. Like I respect my audience. I know these women respect their audiences too, and we're not gonna waste their time. We know everyone's time is super valuable.
I think we also are aware of the value that we bring as well.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like it's one of those things where like okay, like if you're playing like on a team sport, right? And you and the other guys are all A players, you're bringing your game, you're doing the thing, and then there's that one guy that's just like slacking, doesn't care, shit attitude, always shows up late, whatever. And in our case, or who's just like a not a good performer, clearly very green, not a good person, not a good attitude, like that just kills the vibe of the entire show. And it would be a disservice to everyone else on the bill if we allowed that kind of low quality to be on the bill. Yeah. So honestly, I've been curating pretty much all of my shows as of late. I don't play that often, but when I do, I curate it because I'm very aware of that. And I know that these girls are too. So, it's one of those things where it's an inaugural thing and you're seeing it for the first time, but once you see it, I promise you're going to want to come back.
You're not going to see anything like it. And you're guaranteed to leave that. And I'm just saying this because, I truly had, and like I told Jules when she was on the show with me, I became a fan of her music before I even reached out to her. And honestly, I didn't expect to hear back from her. But, she came on the show and I knew just from conversating back, I was like, oh man, she's going to be a firecracker. I might be in trouble, but it's, now I agreed to this way, I was like, yeah, let's do this. I think this is going to be awesome because if you guys are associated with Jules, I'm like, not going to be disappointed. But then I started, and like I said, I wouldn't promote it. I wouldn't have had you guys up here if I wasn't a fan or if I didn't like it or think other people wasn't going to like your music, you know, I would have been like, like I told you guys, 100%, I would have been honest as could be with Jules, and not to be a dick, but if you guys were not good music, I'm like,
no, good,
100%.
We don't want to be patronized. Like, we don't want people to be like, oh, you're sweetie. Yeah, you think you're a musician.
And that's the point too, right? Like, that's reflective of my brand. That's reflective of Bree's and Marhly's and Izzy's. Like, that's entirely reflective of the collective. Reflective of the collective. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
And I like, totally get it. Trying to find that community where you guys are going to support each other, because, you know, with you guys being musicians and me being a podcast host, there's a lot of similarities with that, because I want to surround myself with guys or women, you know, that are going to have the same mindset and the same goals and want to achieve the same thing, but also support each other, because you run across that a lot, whether you be a podcaster or a broadcaster. Let me rephrase that. I catch a lot of hate from other podcasters and broadcasters. I catch a lot of hate, but it's like, I'm the realest dude you're ever going to see on the internet. I hate to break it to you, because what you see online is exactly what you're going to get in person. Yeah, I don't sugarcoat shit. I'm just here to have a good time.
Yeah,
that's what you guys are.
And this has been really fucking fun, man. I've enjoyed our time here.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Shut up, Connor, by the way. Fuck you. I'm not putting your comments up on purpose.
Well,
that's good.
We speaking to those who do your show in LA will blow your minds. Thank you, Connor. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Well, Glick, thank you so much for having us on the show, man. This has been really, really fun. I really appreciate you giving us the time to like talk about what we're doing and giving us a platform, allowing us to use our voice to like chat about something that's so important to us. And hopefully your listeners will be able to, you know, come out to the show if they're in LA. It's free for your listeners and for everyone else. But
you guys get in for free.
Yeah, you guys heard it first with these merch ideas, and now you've discovered 3 and 4, and now 4 actually new artists to hopefully love and like. So
if you guys real quick, drop your social media, let everybody know where they can find you at. Marhly, I'll let you go first. Well, bubbly badass up here. I'll let you go first. Let everybody know where they can follow you at and where they can find you and whatnot.
Yeah, all of my everything is very consistent. It's just I am Marhly and then Marlhy, which is spelled weird. It's my actual name. It was a intentional move by my parents. And because there's a whole story. Maybe that'll be for next time. There's a whole story why my name is spelled the way it is, but we'll talk about that another time. So it's I am Marhly on everything. So.
There you go. Everybody go follow her. Show her some love. She's awesome. You know, don't I'll, full disclosure, you know, when I first started scrolling and I seen some clips and I'm like, oh Lord. Another Taylor Swift here with her little bubbly, little fun videos. And I clicked out I clicked on a video and I started listening to the music and I was like, all right, she's got me. I'm in. Let's listen to another song. I'm in.
She's awesome. Bubbly in a better way.
Little bubbly badass over here. I like her. I'm in, you know, and that was just, you know, don't judge a book by its cover type deal, because you are super talented, Marhly. And your songs are great. So everybody go check out all these ladies. So I don't have to say it 3 different times. They're all badass. They're all super talented. And you guys are, if you like what I'm doing here, you're gonna like what these ladies are doing, because I'm only promoting the best out there. Where can everybody find you at?
Yeah, so everyone can find me at Bree Music Page, BRE Music Page. So on socials as well as my website. If you go to my Instagram, I have like a link in the bio there that'll show all like my album and my music videos. I also have a podcast. I'm too ambitious with the stuff that I make. So just go check out all of it. And I'd love to connect with people on there.
Yeah. I will go ahead and plug Izzy. She is Izzy T. T as in Tony the Tiger. She's Izzy T Official. That's her Instagram handle. I'm assuming that's her handle for everything else. I am Jules and the Howl, HOWL. So Jules and the Howl on all the socials, Instagram, Facebook, etc. You'll find all of our shit on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, anywhere that you listen to stuff. If you are in the LA area, definitely come and see our show. We are Women Rock LA on July 19th. That's next Friday. Hollywood, it's at Lucky Strike free show, 8:00. Be there. And if you want us to do a Women Rock insert city here, let us know. Send us a DM.
Yep.
Columbus, Ohio.
Women Rock
Women
Columbus.
Rock Ohio.
Columbus.
Let's go.
I already have a couple venues in mind.
Love it.
Sounds good.
One, and this is more for me than anything else. One real quick question, because I always ask. I already know the answer from Jules, Marhly, and Bree. We typically, when I do this show, I do download videos and music. I did not want to do that tonight because obviously this show is for your concert coming up, Women Rock LA, July 19th, out in LA. It's free, fuckers. But when I do an interview show, I generally download music. But on our other shows, we do play music. We take breaks and stuff like that and play music. Would it be cool if we played your music across the network?
Yeah, absolutely.
Totally. Yeah, that would be great.
Love it.
Love it.
I'm going to say yes on Izzy's behalf. I'm sure she would say yes.
Yeah.
Don't get me beat up by her.
you know, I listen, I can't guarantee that for
No
anybody
promises.
involved. No promises.
How dare you play my music, Sasquatch?
Listen, I'll send Wendy after you. It'll be fine.
There we go.
She's already on her way.
I'm afraid Wendy's been listening all night, and I'm hoping that I didn't do anything or do anything wrong by Marhly, because I don't want to get a knock at the door at 2 in the morning.
Glick, if you turn around in 30 seconds and she's not there, then you're in the clear.
And then just
I can see behind me.
Right. Then
just to be
you're
safe.
good. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Be on your toes. For the
gotta
next
keep
30 seconds.
moving.
Right, yeah, gotta keep moving.
Don't zig when I should have zagged. She'll get
Damn
me.
it.
Now, and one other thing, obviously, Jules, you know the door's always open. You're always welcome here. I definitely want to have you back again. But I would love to do a one-on-one, Marhly, with you and with Bree as well. I would love to have you guys back and do like an actual interview show, and talk about your music and talk about your journey. And also, I think everybody got to know you guys a little bit, but get to know you guys a little bit more. If that's something you'd be down for, I'll absolutely reach out to you guys.
For sure.
And we can set something up. I am moving the show to Tuesday, so it might be a bit easier because I'm a jackass. And let's do a music show on Friday where you do interviews with musicians.
Love it. Super down for a Tuesday show.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you guys for coming on. Best of luck on the show. I hope it.
Thank you.
I hope the fire marshal has to come and close the place down because you got too many people there.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
Then he gets there and he hears you guys playing and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna allow it. We're good.
I'll allow it.
I'll allow it. Well, thank you so much for having us, Glick. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you, Glick. You're the man, bro. Thank you so much.
I appreciate you guys more than you know. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for hanging out. This is Glick's House of Music, part of the Nonsensical Network. If you're not already, give us a follow. We're everywhere on all the social medias, and you can listen to us on all your podcasting platforms. Simply go to bio.link/nonsensical network. And with that being said, I'm just going to end the show. I'm not going to play no music or anything like that. But listen tomorrow night because I do have music from all the ladies on the show.
Amazing.
Hell yeah.
Thank you so much.
Bye.